Alright, hello everybody. I'm back with another video. This time I'm looking at Ashes of the Singularity Escalation, the standalone expansion that just came out here a few weeks ago, I believe. I wanted to get this during the Steam sale, and I was a little bummed to see it's not on sale, but I got it anyway because I wanted to play it. I touched a little bit earlier. I got the tutorial under my belt, and I played a single skirmish and got my ass completely handed to me because I don't know what I'm doing. But I wanted to maybe just do a skirmish and sort of show other people what that looks like. There are a few other modes here. There's multiplayer, of course, ranked and custom matches. Single player lets you skirmish against the AI. That's what we'll be doing here in a bit. And then the Ascendancy Wars is some sort of campaign, I believe. I haven't touched this at all, so I'm not sure what that looks like. There's two scenarios, the tutorial and then King of the Hill, which could be kind of neat. Looks like some sort of like survival mode, which is cool. Difficulties. So I'll touch those here a little, off camera, and then if I think that's worth noting, I'll make a second video. But for now, let's just dive into a single player game. There's some pre-made maps, random map. You know what, I'm not sure if random map lets you just randomly pick one of these maps, or if random map is, like it generates a random map. I'm not really sure. Let's just do a tiny map with 2 players for now. I haven't done this one, because I just want to get to the action quickly. I'm going to play on normal again, because I like the idea of not having any advantages over the AI, but I'm going to get trounced, and I'm going to get trounced quickly. You get your choice of color schemes, which is kind of a nice touch. You can choose if you want the AI to be, you know, a different type of AI script. I leave it at random. This is the second match. I left everything on basically the start, or the default. I don't know if I'll be on this corner or this corner, but we know, you know, wherever we are, the AI will be on the other side. So, but of course he'll know that too. There's 2 races, 2 factions. I've only played PHC. They're the ones that you get in the tutorial, so I don't know much about the units on the other side. But there's so many units, I don't even know the PHC units that well. So we'll leave everything else on default, but you can pick quite a few things here. You can kind of even go so far as to say the atmosphere is thin and the aircraft can't work there. So you can kind of really tweak a lot of things, which is kind of neat. Natural defenders, there's control points that can generate resources. That's the whole kind of flow of the game. I'll get into that when we start playing. But we can assign sort of assign like a difficulty for how tough those defenders are, and entrenchment bonuses give your units defense in your own territory, making it harder to take enemy territory. There's a lot of cool little concepts here I thought were neat. All right, well, without much further ado, let's get going. Pretty fast load there. Okay, so this here, first of all, let's pause the game. And that's one of the things I wanted to touch on, was that you can pause the game. You can, in fact, lower and raise the speed of the game quite a bit. So if we were playing on the slowest speed, things would be moving pretty slow. Let's just go back to normal and pause it. Alright, so here we've got metal deposits, and we've got our home base where we can pump out engineers. And you can see engineers and other buildings cost metal, and you don't pay for it all at once. You pay, in this case, 16 per second, and it takes 3 logistics. Here's my metal. I can hold up to 500 metal. I'm losing 12 per turn because I just started doing this, which is only 16 per second, and that's 12 per second, so I'm not really sure. Oh, we're making 4 from something. Maybe this thing right here generates some. This generates 2. So then we've got logistics, which is what we can. That's how many units we can have. Here's your radiation somewhere. Quanta is used for things. Quanta is used to increase logistics, storage capacity. You can improve weapon damage, things like that. Looks like you start with 100, but you don't generate it until you start building some special buildings that generate it. We'll see how that works in a little bit. In the meantime, we need to get our metal up and running. Actually, the first thing we need to do is build a factory, because we're going to want to start clearing out Oh, that's kind of neat. You can hold on space and get like a little map of all the area. You can also zoom out and get like kind of a cleaner, abstract look at the action. So this is our starting node, and you can kind of see lines coming from it in the terrain, and that means we've got 2 adjacent territories that we're going to want to head towards with an army as soon as possible. All right, so let's just unpause the game and start building. Okay. A little zoomed out, so it's not quite so loud, but you can zoom really close in and see some of the details. It's a really stunning looking game. Wait till you see all the units on the screen at once. It's crazy. So we're losing quite a bit of metal per turn because we're building both an engineer and constructing factory. First engineer. Let's go ahead and build a metal extractor, and then we'll actually just hold on shift and queue up more.
Not enough metal.
Here, we better hold off on that for a second and get this one up. Okay. I'm gonna lower the volume a little bit so you guys can hear me a little better. Let's just lower this to half. Alright. I don't want to play too far out, but I don't want to be drowned out. Yeah, so now we're back to this and we're losing some more metal, but that's fine. We'll be coming ahead pretty soon. And in this, you can actually put on emergency turrets, sensor sweeps. Oh god, we're getting attacked. Hey, our base has enough defenses. We should probably build up. You can build up some defenses or turrets. Let's build up a Smarty system. That'll help protect us from these early rushes. Oh, I see. This is actually not a rush. It's the creeps over here. Let's queue up some archers. They're like light rocket frigates, and brutes are short-ranged armored guys. You can click on a unit, and you can look at their weapons. He's got heavy armor, and he's got an Anbus plasma cannon. And he's fighting this creep with missiles. Let's get these guys over here. That guy. There we go. Good job. So now we'll start securing this area here. We're gonna want to pump out more guys, and maybe a Hermes radar scout. So that'll expand our range of vision. We got us a Smarty system with rockets. Help us take out anything that comes near the base. We got some defensive positioning here. It looks like they can't come at us from this direction, so we'll have to bear that in mind. We're building up, maybe we'll build some anti-air right here real quick. And then we're gonna build up, let's see what else can we build. Sky Factory, nah. Second factory maybe, to get more guys out? Maybe we should do that. We got it. Okay, so now we need to move out here and try and take out the creeps and start expanding. We got more metal deposits, so that's the flow of the game. We're going to take out these creeps, capture the zone, and just keep pushing towards the middle. Alright, doing pretty good there. Alright, here's radioactive deposits. That's excellent. We're going to really want radioactive resources as soon as possible, because that's how we get some of the mid-game buildings. And then we're going to have you build some more metal over here. What is this thing? Oh, it's my radar. So we can kind of see the radar is showing us hostiles, and will be red. And we'll block more here. Alright, so we need to be pumping out more guys here. Some medics. They can heal our troops. And the ships, you know, so like they're not units of ships, but they're pretty cool looking. I like the design. So now we've got a couple territories we can span out, and you can sort of see. Here's a metal deposit icon. It's large shaped, so because there's more metal around it. There's actually like 3 here, so you can kind of tell at a glance that's a significant one. Here's a small radioactive deposit. There's actually 2 though. I didn't realize that, so let's quickly build another one. And now we're getting radioactive radiation per turn, which lets us to build, allows us to build the armory now. So we're gonna build that here as soon as that's finished. We're gonna shift click, and put an armory down right there. All right, let's unpause the game. Okay. There's also a cool concept where you got an army button, and you can click this army button here to form an army, and now they move as a unit, and they'll try and stay in a formation. Because you've got like brutes and archers, and the brutes will try and at least stay in the formation of the army. Alright. Expand army, stop, attack, move, add destination, move to control, destroy the units. Alright. We got some more guys building up. Let's keep pushing forward. I'm not aggressive enough, I know. Alright, that's being built. We've got some quanta, and I believe we can actually build... Where's that at? Quantum relay is the building you build to generate additional quanta. Here we got some enemies. Out. We got that built. Let's use the 100, since we're building the machine, the building that will generate us more quanta. Let's spend what we got and upgrade. We got plenty of logistics. I should be spending more of my metal, so let's just upgrade weapon damage for now.
Quantum upgrade installed.
Alright. You'll notice that my military strength of 350 is now 400. And he's got 1210. This is actually a pretty serious ad that knows what he's doing. Well more than I do. So, let's see how that goes.
Insufficient radioactives.
So I need more radioactives. I'm losing 2. Probably because I'm building this thing. Almost certainly because I'm building this thing. That's too bad. I'm going to need radiation to build the bigger units, which maybe he already has up and running. Medics, I think. Yep. Medical drones. Alright, let's move out. What's this guy? Power generator? So that's, I don't see any metal around it. Let's move this way. Again, this is just normal speed, but we can go up to fast, which is the default. We're exploring. I don't like how... Oh, so we got enemies here. The radar guys are detecting them. Some kind of hostiles up here. There we are. We got plenty of radiation, so let's build up a couple of Apollos and no, not anti-air, not anti-dreadnought, long-range artillery, and anti-frigates. Oh, can I not? I can. Okay. Well, not that. Let's just expand my army here. And then we'll keep forming the army. There's a way, and I don't remember how to do it, but if you have an army selected, you can just, it's grayed out right now, but if you click on this, normally you can actually get to all your building icons, and just start pumping out units that just automatically join the army you have selected. You zoom out, you can see my army's got 25 units in it, 25 logistic maybe worth the guys. Does that have 40 logistics? Oh yeah, there they are. Let's get out there. Take this out. What was this one? This is more metal. So I probably should take some of my idle constructor guys, and I should probably build... Ooh, look at this refinery that increases the output of everything in the region by 20. Let's increase the output of my radiation by 20. That's kind of cool, I didn't notice that before. Amplifier. Put on a power generator, increase the output of everything in the region. Alright. Do that. After that. What I wanted to do was try and build a few more things in this kind of central region, like some defensive structures. But I'm not sure which direction the enemy would come from. Let's get out there. There's probably like a whole bunch of ways that I'm doing this all wrong. I'll do a little more research on how to be playing next time. Meanwhile, I should really be jacking up my output of my troops. I can't build any of these units. Although I do have some of these cool Artemis guys with their Raytheon AR-1 Harpoon armor-piercing missiles. So that's going to go right into the army. Oh, here's the enemy. This is the actual AI player. One of his armies. Apparently he's got multiple armies. He's predominantly red. Come on, guys, get down there. Oh, you're going the long way. Why are you going that way? Alright, here, why don't you guys go down and meanwhile, let's see, that got built. Let's get down here. This is a contested zone. So let's build up some Smarty arrays. And, maybe some, Sentinel turret as well. Let's press the tab. Oh god, I just lost something. Ooh, he's got some air. Oh, he's got some air. I'm glad I built some anti-air, I guess.
Our nexus is under attack.
Get him. Get him. Wow, they have a lot of health and shields. Okay, well, alright, let's not panic. We're just gonna need to rebuild a lot of stuff. And, oh my. Well, okay, that's fine. Let's build anti-air before we build anything else. That's not going to work, is it? You're going to target those as they're being built. I should have seen an air strike coming, I guess. Oh yeah, that's so not good. Okay, well, maybe it's my army can fight them. Let's get these guys out there too. I guess birds and archers can't fight in the air. He's already got quite a few of the trinium generators. That's the key to victory. I'm at like half health for my... Come on, guys. Don't you have like ammo or something? Oh, what was that? Oh, that was not great.
Our nexus is taking heavy damage.
I feel like maybe I shouldn't play on normal difficulty for a little while. That's alright though. That's how you learn. Now I know that early game error is a very dangerous thing. 15 minutes into a match. I'm sort of getting crushed. That's alright. We can just watch the fireworks. Oh man.
The enemy has captured a region.
Yeah, he's taking over. He's taking over all my stuff. It looks like the Artemis guys have rockets. It's not doing. Yeah, he's shooting something else. Explosions are really pretty in this game. I assume the enemy explodes really good too. These guys got weapons. Plasma bombard. 228 damage per second per unit. 1500 meter range. Oh, there it goes.
The enemy has captured a region.
Yeah. So military on that one. Military spending. See, he just, man, I don't know what I'm doing different. I mean, I'm playing on normal, so there's no resource advantages for him, but he spent 3 times the amount I did. And you know, I wasn't very aggressive. I should just be constantly pumping out, early in the game at least, metal units, and I should have built maybe an airship myself, or an airstrip earlier to start pumping out anti-air ships. Had them patrolling around my base. Who knows? Yeah, look at this wasted right here. If you add up the wasted and the harvested, we're not too far off from each other. Well, we are in the radioactives, but he might have gotten his radioactive closer. Knowledge of the map is maybe important. Maybe he knew that straight south, or maybe his north, is where the radioactive field was, and I got that second. And I should have really been more aggressive building my initial units and taking those creeps out. But we started off okay, and then he quickly gained a huge advantage. So, there you go. Alright, anyway, well, that's Ashes of the Singularity. I think my next couple games will probably be on a slightly easier difficulty. Maybe on just easy itself. So, I'm looking to punish mistakes too harshly. Good luck. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that look at Ashes of the Singularity. If you would like to see more of those videos, or if you're curious about the Ascendancy Wars, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.